Hi, everyone, and welcome back to English with Leo.
Welcome back. We're really happy you're here again with us.
And if this is your first time listening, don't worry at all. You can just relax and follow along naturally.
Yes, just listen. There is no pressure to understand everything.
So, before we start today's episode, let's introduce ourselves properly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We are Leo and Anna, and we are the hosts of this podcast.
And in this podcast, we help you practice real, natural English.
The kind of English people actually use in real life.
Not textbook English. Not perfect scripted English.
Just real conversations.
And we always try to keep things simple.
Slow speaking, clear pronunciation, and natural repetition.
Because repetition really helps when you're learning a language.
Okay, so let's talk about today's episode.
Yes, today's episode has a very simple theme.
Today, we are going to talk about train travel.
A real train journey experience.
From New York City to Boston.
On an Amtrak train.
So, this episode is not just about vocabulary.
No, it's about experience.
We want you to feel like you are actually with us.
Moving step by step through the journey.
We will talk about everything we do.
Buying tickets.
Finding the station.
Boarding the train.
Sitting inside the train.
And just observing what happens around us.
So, right now, we are actually already in New York City.
Yes, we are already here.
And more specifically, we are inside Penn Station.
One of the biggest train stations in New York.
So now, let's go into the real journey.
Yeah, let's start moving.
Okay, so now we are inside Penn Station.
Yeah, right now we're actually walking through the station.
And as soon as you enter, you can feel the energy change.
Yeah, it becomes louder, faster, more intense.
There are a lot of people around us.
People walking in every direction.
Some are rushing.
Some are just standing and looking at their phones.
You can hear footsteps everywhere.
And announcements too, but kind of mixed together.
Yeah, it's not always easy to understand everything.
When you first enter, it can feel a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a lot happening at the same time.
But after a few minutes, you kind of adjust.
You start to follow the flow of people.
Yeah, you just move with everyone else. Okay, so our first task today is very simple.
Yes, just one step at a time.
We need to buy our train tickets.
To Boston.
I can already see the ticket machines over there.
Yeah, let's walk over.
Okay.
It's actually quite busy here.
Yeah, more than I expected.
There are people lining up at the machines.
We might need a minute.
That's okay.
Yeah, no rush.
This is also part of the experience.
Exactly.
Just being in the station, observing everything.
Not just rushing through it. Okay, we are getting closer to the machines now.
I can see the screens.
Yeah, they look a bit complicated at first.
They always do.
So, next step? Select destination.
Boston.
Yes, Boston.
And then choose the next available train.
Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, I'm entering payment now.
Careful, this part always feels a bit serious.
Yeah, like a small moment of focus. Credit card in.
And we wait.
Okay, I think it worked.
Mine too.
We have tickets.
Nice.
So step 1 is done.
Yes, first step completed.
Now we just need to find track 7.
That's our platform.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's move.
Okay, I think we're finally at the boarding area.
Yeah, it feels different here. More organized somehow.
Yeah, less chaos, more structure.
But still quite busy.
Yeah, still a lot of people moving.
I think they're checking tickets here.
Yeah, I see staff standing ahead.
Okay, let's just be ready.
Yeah,
Here you go.
here.
That was very quick.
Yeah, surprisingly fast.
No stress at all.
Much easier than airports.
I actually like this system.
Yeah, it feels very direct.
No long security process.
Just check and go.
Okay, now upstairs?
Yeah, track 7 should be up there.
Let's go. The stairs are a bit crowded.
Yeah, just follow the flow.
Everyone is moving together.
Yeah, like a wave.
Oh, I can see the train now.
Yeah, that's ours.
It's longer than I expected.
Same. It's quite a long train.
Where do you want to sit?
Window seat if possible.
Yeah, I always prefer window.
Me too.
Okay, I think here is fine.
Yeah, let's take these seats.
Okay, we're on the train now.
Yeah, this is the moment it feels real.
Exactly. Everything before was just preparation.
Now, it actually starts. Okay, so the train is still not moving yet.
Yeah, we are still just sitting here.
But it already feels different now.
Yeah, the energy has changed completely.
It is much quieter than before.
Everyone is kind of settled now.
It is interesting how the atmosphere changes, even before the train moves.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
At the beginning, everything was busy, noisy, and fast.
And now it feels slower, more still. Do you want to go get some coffee?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, let's go.
This train feels longer when you actually walk through it.
Yeah, it keeps going and going.
Car after car after car.
I did not expect it to feel this long inside.
People already look comfortable.
Yeah, some people are reading books,
Some are just staring out of the window.
and some are already sleeping.
It is like everyone immediately switches into travel mode.
Yeah, the moment you sit down, you just relax.
Okay, I think the coffee area is ahead.
Yeah, I can see it. Hi, can we get 2 coffees, please?
Thank you. It smells pretty good, actually.
Yeah, simple, but nice.
Nothing special, but it feels right for this moment.
Yeah, like train coffee has its own feeling.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, let's head back.
Sitting here by the window feels really good.
Yeah, you can just watch everything outside.
Even though we are not moving yet.
Yeah, but it still feels like something is about to start.
Oh, I think we are moving.
Yeah, we are actually moving now.
It is that moment when everything starts to shift.
Yeah, the whole environment just changes.
Okay. Now it feels very steady.
Yeah, very smooth.
I really like this part of train travel.
Me too. It is calm, but still moving.
We are just moving forward now.
Yeah, there is nothing to do anymore.
No planning, no waiting, no rushing.
Just sitting and observing.
Do you ever notice how your mind slows down on a train?
Yeah, it is like your thoughts become softer.
Exactly. Not gone, just slower.
Yes, like your brain is not trying to solve anything.
I think I just saw a small river outside.
Yeah, I saw it too, but it disappeared very quickly.
Yeah, just a moment.
Like a snapshot.
Yeah, exactly like that.
The scenery keeps changing slowly.
Yeah. Trees, small roads, houses.
Nothing dramatic, just gentle changes.
Yeah. Very peaceful outside. It already feels very different from the city we were in earlier.
Yeah, completely different rhythm.
Everything feels slower now.
Much slower.
I think I prefer this kind of slow movement sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Especially after a busy start.
It feels like a pause in life,
Yeah, like everything is slightly on hold.
but you are still moving forward.
That is the interesting part.
I think we are getting closer now.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Some people are starting to move again.
Yeah, I see people checking their bags.
That usually means arrival is near.
It is funny how you can feel that without any announcement.
Yeah, just by observing people.
Do you remember where we started today?
Yeah. Penn Station.
It feels like a long time ago.
Even though it is not that long, I think we are here.
Yeah, Boston South Station.
We arrived.
We actually made it.
Okay, let's take our bags.
Got it.
It always feels a bit sudden when the train stops.
Yeah, like everything just freezes.
And then it is over.
For now.
Okay, let's step out.
Yeah,
Boston feels different immediately.
yeah, calmer than the starting city.
Much quieter.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Even the air feels different.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So this is Boston.
First impression.
Quiet. Slower. More relaxed.
Yeah.
Let's just stand here for a second.
Yeah. Just take it in.
We actually did the whole journey,
Yeah. New York to Boston.
step by step.
Tickets. Station. Train. Coffee.
And that is what this episode was about.
Yeah. Just experiencing it together.
If you were listening, you can replay it anytime.
Yeah, no need to understand everything the first time.
And this is the end of today's episode.
Yes, this is the end.
We started in New York.
And we end here.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for listening to English with Leo.
We will see you next time.
See you next time.